Hey guys, welcome back to Mass Effect. Now, if I remember correctly, last time I said we were gonna start this one by looking at the journal, so let's get right into that. Citadel Shadow Broker. An agent from the Shadow Broker named Barlavan might be able to provide you with more information about Saren. Go see Barlavan. Head to the bank in the financial district of the Presidium and speak with Barlavan. Citadel Garrus. Garrus Vicarian, a Turian CSEC officer, might be able to help you against Saren. Speak with Harkin. Go to Cora's den in the lower wards and speak with Harkin, a CSEC agent who might know where Garrus can be found. Citadel expose Saren. You have to prove to the Citadel Council that Saren, one of their Spectre agents, has gone rogue. Investigate Saren. You need to find some proof that Saren is connected with the Geth. Now, after I did my last video, I was deciding which one of these two I wanted to do. And I think we're gonna do Citadel Garrus. Okay, so let's go. Shorban, who's Shorban?
That guy's up to something.
What guy?
The one over by the Keeper.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
Oh, I know this now. Okay.
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard, with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
You know, he does have a point. I don't think we ever actually learn a whole lot about the Keepers throughout any of the 3 games.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Citadel scanned the Keepers. Shorban, a Solarian scientist, has discovered a way to scan the Keepers, but the Citadel authorities do not like people disturbing the insect-like creatures. You offered to help Shorban, and he gave you his scanning device. Each time you scan a Keeper, the data will be sent to him automatically. Scan the keepers. You have the scanning device. Every time you discover a new keeper, scan it and the data will be transmitted automatically. There's 21 of them. We already scanned one. If I remember correctly, there are 4 of them in here somewhere. So I'm gonna go and try to find them. I don't remember where they are though. Oh, there's one way over there.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants. Commander?
I see a keeper. You already got that one. Got the one up there and the one over there.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the Council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic move. But the Volus? No. The Hanar are likely to be next, then the Elcor.
You may be right, though the Hanar need to lighten up a bit first.
You just don't like them because you have trouble understanding them.
Okay. Okay. I thought so. I thought the last one was in here. This was the only one I was sure about. Let's use the transit this time. Okay, let's see if there's anyone new to talk to before we go and try to find Garrus.
I've told you before, you're not allowed in here.
This one believes it has the right to move freely through this area.
You're creating a public disturbance. It's against Citadel regulations.
This one is unsure why the other would not wish word of the Enkindlers to be spread.
Okay, so on one hand, do I help the CSEC officer who's just trying to do his job, or do I help the preaching Hanar, who is, well, who is just quite frankly trying to preach some Hanar religion? I guess I'll go freedom of this speech method and help the Hanar.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
Are you allowed to preach here in the Presidium?
The words this unworthy one speaks are merely observations of the truth. The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
If that's all the CSEC officer wants, why not just buy the permit?
The truth of the Enkindlers is universal. This one humbly believes that the truth should not be suppressed. Exacting payment as a means of imposing limits upon the truth is an abrogation of this one's religious freedom.
So you're breaking the law by preaching without a permit right now?
The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere on the Citadel requires a permit. This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the Enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary.
Who are the Enkindlers?
Your people know them as the Protheans. They are the true creators of this one's people. The Enkindlers raised the Hanar from ignorance into consciousness by granting this one's people the gift of speech.
Let me talk to the CSEC officer. Perhaps I can explain the situation.
This one would be most grateful for the assistance. Please let this one know if success is achieved.
Citadel Presidium Prophet, a Turian CSEC officer and a religious Hanar are arguing about whether the Hanar has the right to preach in the Presidium. Evidently, the Hanar is opposed to buy an evangelical permit, but has refused to do so. Speak with the CSEC officer. Speak with the CSEC officer in the Presidium. Find out why he is harassing the Hanar. Well, it's clear that he's harassing the Hanar over the evangelical permit that the Hanar hasn't purchased. But maybe I can get him to leave at the very least.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Because it's a big, stupid jellyfish.
How can I convince my superior that I deserve a promotion if I cannot convince this annoying jelly to leave? I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
Why don't you just arrest the Hanar?
I could arrest the jelly, but my superior has requested that I find a solution that does not anger the Hanar. The Hanar become vocal when they feel their religious beliefs are being suppressed.
I don't think the Hanar are the only ones that would become vocal if they felt that way. But whatever.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
If you can't solve this problem, you don't even deserve to be in CSEC.
I didn't ask for your help, human. I can deal with this myself.
Okay, so now I have to resolve the dispute. You've spoken with both the Hanar and the CSEC officer in the Presidium, but you still need to either get rid of the Hanar or convince the CSEC officer to back off. Just in case I don't have high enough intimidation.
How can I convince my superior that I deserve a promotion if I cannot convince this annoying jelly to leave? I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
You're suppressing that Hanar's religious freedom. I want you to stop.
I should have known that a human wouldn't respect the laws of the Citadel. Why should the jellies get special treatment? Every other species understands and obeys the laws.
If we harass this Hanar, we're going to have a diplomatic incident.
I'm not concerned with diplomatic incidents. I'm concerned with the law being broken.
If you want to get promoted, learn to pick your battles. Let it go.
I suppose I can tell my superior that I attempted a diplomatic solution. Some other CSEC officer can arrest the Hanar. It's no longer my problem. Thank you for your assistance.
Wow, I can't believe that worked. Inform the Hanar preacher in the Presidium that the CSEC officer will no longer harass him.
The officer has left, and this one is free to share the glory of the Enkindlers. This one offers its appreciation.
This is your opportunity to show people that the Hanar aren't crazy xenophobes. Don't waste it.
This one observes the wisdom of your words. This one has little money, but it can offer this. Now finally, this one can continue sharing the truth unimpeded. Let all races herald the glory of the Enkindlers.
Oh, all you had was Metagel?
Where there was only darkness, the Enkindlers gave light. Where there was only ignorance, the Enkindlers gave wisdom. Where there was only silence, the Enkindlers gave the gift of speech. This very station is the work of the Enkindlers, their gift to all their children.
Stupid jellyfish.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
I'm not disturbing anything. Man, I can't stand that statue. Mostly because I know what it does and is there for, but still. If I remember correctly, there was a keeper up here. Yep. So how many keepers have we scanned? 6. Seven. Eight.
This place is a little too perfect. They're hiding something.
There were a bunch of keepers in this area. I do remember that. If nothing else, I remember that. Okay, we're up to 9 keepers. Ten. I don't remember if there was one in here or not. There was not. So back to the other side. Oh, Anderson is in there now. Okay. There's one up here somewhere. There it is. I think that's 12 or 11. One of the 11. Okay. 10 left. I wonder where this goes to. Oh yeah, the CSEC entryway. Doesn't look like there's anything else down here. Okay, let's take the elevator down to the wards and see what those are like.
Let all races herald the glory of the enkindlers who raised them all to enlightenment. Where there was only darkness, the enkindlers gave light. Where there was only ignorance, the enkindlers gave wisdom. Where there was only silence, the enkindlers gave the gift of speech. This very station is the work of the enkindlers, their gift to all their children.
Stupid jellyfish. Another keeper. Okay.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Anything in
Do
here?
you really think we'll find him down here?
He always stops in for a few games of Quasar before he makes his drop.
Fist is gonna be pissed if we take down his supplier.
That's the point. We want him angry. Angry people make mistakes.
There's just something about Fist that makes me nervous.
Good. He's a dangerous man. Now keep your eyes peeled for our mark.
Okay, I'm not 100% certain what that was about. Keeper. How many is that now? 13. 13 keepers.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Stupid jellyfish. Well, I've been playing for about 20 minutes now. About 27 actually minutes. So, it's about time for me to end the video, so if you liked it, click the like button. If you didn't like it, dislike button. If you feel inclined to, you can subscribe. If you do subscribe, click the bell so you can stay notified. And, yeah, if you, know anyone who may be interested in watching this for whatever reason, go ahead and share the video with them. And, I'll see you in the next video.